It started with a single knock. Daniel had just moved into his new apartment, a quiet, isolated building on the outskirts of town. It was cheap, almost too cheap, but he didn't ask questions. After all, he needed a fresh start. The first night was uneventful, aside from the eerie silence that settled in as soon as the sun went down. No distant traffic, no neighbors, just nothing. He convinced himself it was peaceful. That is, until he heard it. A knock. Just once. Soft, deliberate. He hesitated before getting up. When he reached the door, he peered through the peephole. Nothing. The hallway was empty. He brushed it off as nerves and went to bed. The next night, the knock came again. This time, twice. A slow, deliberate rhythm. Knock, knock. Again, no one was there. His skin prickled as he shut the door, double-checking the locks. He barely slept, ears straining for any sound. But the silence returned and he drifted into uneasy rest. By the third night, the knocking changed. 3 knocks, louder, more urgent. Daniel waited, heart pounding. He gripped the doorknob, hesitating before looking through the peephole again. This time, his breath hitched. A figure stood just beyond the fisheye lens. Not a person. Not quite. The shape was blurred, shifting, almost as if it wasn't fully there. No face, just the faint outline of a head, shoulders, and a grin. Wide, unnatural. He stumbled backward. The knocking grew louder, faster. Knock, knock, knock. Then scratching, nails dragging down the wood. The doorknob rattled. Daniel grabbed his phone, hands shaking. No service. The room felt colder. He backed away, staring at the door, waiting. Then, silence. He didn't move. Minutes passed, then an hour. Slowly, cautiously, he stepped forward and pressed his ear to the wood. Nothing. Just stillness. Relief washed over him. Maybe it was a trick of his mind. Maybe. No. This time it came from inside the apartment. Daniel turned slowly, his breath caught in his throat. The closet door was open.